Hello everyone, it's your boy Blazing. We are back at another again with another manga review. This time we're doing a one-shot called Count Over. Now then, before we get into this manga review, if you're on YouTube, sure, check out the full video on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, go check out the YouTube, link in the bio. Leave a like, comment, share. It helps fight the algorithm and help my videos get some traction. That being said, let's get right into it. We start off with RMC in the island of New York City. We then proceed to get some exposition. Basically, a man organized a prison break throughout the entire United States, releasing 200 prisoners, him leading the prisoners, and then proceed to do a lot of major incidents to the point where they're known as the worst organized crime. The people started calling them Number Bones, the 206 prisoners. I'm not gonna hold you, they all have a bunch of cool character designs. We then proceed with our designated inspector, who is trying to save someone who didn't get out the area. Gets his gun shot out of his hand by the Color Hunt, saying, "Oh, you're not gonna do anything to dampen the mood. Shut up and watch, boy." Now these two are sitting ducks. Then our MC shows up, hits him with the well. Inspector tells him, "Hey, it's dangerous. You should get the hell out of here." But I only came up here because there were a bunch of cars in the way. He tells him, "All right, stand aside." As he's approaching, everyone else is telling him, "Hey, get out. It's dangerous. What the fuck are you doing?" MC starts his approach. Color Hunt looked at him confused, like, what's this kid on? Like, does he not know this place is dangerous? Our MC then proceeds to cut down Color Hunt, then starts to count down or up. I'm not sure yet. He then proceeds to take out two more, and the little girl over there to the left is panicking. The comm is telling her to calm down. It's just one guy. What can he do? He just killed 3 of you guys, so I think he could do a lot. He jumps on one of those traffic light poles, then dives down and kills him, and that's number 4. Then proceeds to kill the rest of them. The inspector's wondering, who the fuck are you? He's just counting his kills. Our MC finally introduces himself as Akane Haruka. I'm a samurai. You got our villain watching Haruka looking back at him like, I know you're watching me. I'm glad you enjoy the show. You got this mother and daughter being grateful, saying, "Thank you for saving us." Haruko's like, "No, it's fine." Inspector's like, "Not fine. I'm bringing you in. You can't be slicing and dicing people." Haruko states that if he didn't show up to New York, this place would have been a shit show. And the inspector noticed that he's playing with the fucking handcuffs he just took off, then proceeds to say, "There isn't any samurai in the present era, so why are you here?" He tells him, "Don't worry about it. Where's the Statue of Liberty anyway?" And you can see the inspector's face. He's just stunned, like, what? Haruko then proceeds to jump on another light post, saying, "Hey, I came all the way to the States to fight Bones. The least I could do is do some sightseeing." He tries to hang off his artificial arm, falls off, falls on his ass, then proceeds to show the kill counter. Still don't know what it means yet. The inspector wants to know his relationship with Bones, but he's like, "No, Statue of Liberty first, and I'll answer your questions." Inspector tells him to get your ass off the roof. He says, "I don't like confined spaces." Inspector's acting a little bit impatient, so he tells Haruko, "Hey, explain your background with Bones." The inspector then gives brief exposition, saying they only showed up a year ago and are only made public knowledge after the attack on the White House. And the only thing they know is that the leader wears a white kimono, so they know he's Japanese. Haruko then drops a bombshell saying the leader is his older brother, then proceeds to explain, "Yeah, you said samurai weren't a thing now, right? But after the sword prohibition era, they just went underground and proceed to work for the government, hence the Kane clan." He then proceeds to explain his older brother killed his parents, then disappeared. Haruko also lost his dominant arm at that time, hence the prosthetic. His mom told him to live free. His dad told him, "Hey, live in isolation." The car gets sliced out of nowhere. Haruko gets out the car like he about that action. Inspector's confused, like, was that a slice or something? Like, what the fuck? Then we meet the prisoner, Black. Prisoner number 24, Dulce Black, convicted of 1,125 counts of murder and sentenced to 7,500 years in prison. I don't think people live that long. Haruko proceeds to ask, hey, do you want revenge for what I did on the bridge? He's like, yeah, I respect what you did. It was a pretty cool feat. But I wanted to test out this katana I got from the head. I was testing it out earlier and I cut a F-35 in half. Samurai use these, right? How about you show me how to use them? Yeah, let's have a samurai fight. Yes, those are his exact words. Don't quote me. MC proceeds not to care and wants to fight him right off the bat. The inspector was like, no, don't do it. I was like, why not? He's already here. Who cares? Black goes for a slash, but our MC too quick with it. He leaned back. Black asks him, are you trying to take the sword out called A? They proceed to clash, and the inspector's like, hey, forget about it. Get out of this fight. You don't know who he is. He's the real deal. He killed 999 officers, and the only reason why they were able to capture him because he gave up and said he was satisfied. The MC is trying to drag him away, but he's a bit surprised that someone's pursued him this much. I guess he's popular. Black is mad that he's not really taking the fight seriously. He ends up cutting the traffic light, don't know what it did to him, then tries to go for another cut. He blocks it, but then Black hits him with a kick. Black is mad that Akane isn't really taking this fight seriously, and he states that he's been running this entire time, fight me for real. The inspector is completely convinced that Akane cannot win. He's getting completely overpowered by Black. Black is disappointed. He then proceeds to say, oh man, dude, I wanted to fight an actual samurai. Don't tell me that's it. I wanted an autograph and everything. Black proceeds to mention the tragedy. Oh, samurai ain't shit. They got killed by their own son. Yep, MC ain't take too kindly to that comment. MC says, you know, being sliced to death by a samurai is pretty rare. I'll show you how samurais fight seriously. Then he proceeds to go into that internal monologue. He gets in his Bato Jutsu stance, think about his parents and what they taught him. He thinks about his brother, all he wanted was power. He thinks about his own ideals, freedom and strength. He thinks about his parents. Most importantly, he thinks about the devastating attack he's going to land. He draws his sword, then proceeds to break Black's, then follows through with another attack. He tells Black, don't look down on my parents. Then he proceeds to run away. That is actually pretty fucking hilarious. The MC then pursues him, then says, now who's quick to run away? Is my brother watching from somewhere again? MC proceeds to kill Dolch Black and says, I'll annihilate all 206 prisoners soon. Then he proceeds to acknowledge his brother, saying, I'm coming for you soon enough. The inspector finally catches up to Haruko. And since Haruko wants to take down Bones, he asks for Haruko's help, but then Haruko says, I'll be the one asking for help. The chapter ends with him doing sightseeing on top of the Statue of Liberty. Alright everyone, that's it for the first chapter of Count Over. I hope y'all enjoyed this one shot, and again, if you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for helping me fight the algorithm. See you next time.